In churches that I attended before, as the Bible was read, if it was even read, you had the Bible interpreted by whoever was officiating. They told you what that verse meant.
What was very alarming and strange for me was that I would ask the different ministers from the same church, both the church I grew up in, and there was different answers actually amongst the ministers. So when I would have a question, there would always be two different sides of the same question that I had. So I was always wondering, I'm like, there's no unity here. There's no solid basis. And I also noticed that when I asked these questions, a Bible wasn't necessarily pulled out. It wasn't the first go-to. It was mostly their interpretation, and that always confused me, of course.
So I used to do Bible studies when I was younger. It was in the Church of England, but the teachings did feel wrong. But you asked them questions, they never read it from the Bible. You never got the answer from the Bible.
In the Church of Christ, we don't think learning the truth should be this hard, especially when there's so much at stake.
Not like the Church of Christ. Everything you ask, let's ask the Bible. No, it's actually read from the Bible. That's one reason, I believe.
In chapter 15 and the verses 16, and this is what it states.
Because I would read things in the Bible, and what the Bible says is contrary to what the Catholic Church teaches. So the first Bible study that I went to, it was like, wow, that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know this. It's information I had never been given all my life. He broke everything down, and he actually backed it with the Bible, which had never been done before. I've never heard it like that. It's there. It's there for you to see it.
The biggest difference that I found in the Church of Christ was I could ask any minister the same question, and I always got the same answer. And the reason why was because they all went to the Bible for the answer. It was always the same verses, it was always the same advice given, and it wasn't from their own interpretation. So that made me feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more solid in what to believe in. And knowing that it was coming from the Bible, it just made it all even better.
You're able to actually hear the answer as it was written in the Bible. But not only is it being looked at in the Bible, but they're using different versions of the Bible. And I have a linguistics background, so translations are something that's very interesting to me. And so by using many different versions of the Bible, and by not publishing our own version of the Bible, but by using all of the Bibles that already exist, this too helped me to realize that the Church of Christ is the one true church.
Take your next step towards learning biblical truth. Set up a time to meet and start asking your questions today.